Where do you fancy going on holiday next year? Mallorca, Greece, Florida? How about Afghanistan? The County Durham man has set up a travel company offering tours to Central Asia, including Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan and the Wakhan corridor in northeastern Afghanistan. Mike Griffin runs Bee Travellers with his business partner Ollie Kilvert.
The idea started when we were on the Mongolia Charity Rally, which is an 8,000-mile drive it started out in Durham to Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia, and we decided then to go via Central Asia because it was somewhere on the map that we didn't really know anything about, and we were just blown away by it really, and we decided back then we got talking, just saying that imagine if you could package some of those up, if you could sell trips based on experiences, amazing experiences, and that's really where the idea came from in the first place.
OK, so Ollie, tell us then about some of the kind of experiences then that travellers could have.
Well, taking Central Asia, it's got a vast amount of different experiences. You can do everything from going to Uzbekistan and getting a really insight into the Silk Road, which used to go from China all the way across to Eastern Europe. So it was part of the Silk Road, so it's places like Bukhara, Samarkand. On top of that, Central Asia, you can do a variety of different outdoor adventure sports. So you can do whitewater rafting, climbing, trekking, and there's also the element of doing overlanding trips as well. So starting from one point and driving right through the area.
Mike, it all sounds great, but it also sounds dangerous. How safe or otherwise will these trips be?
We take the elements of risk very, very seriously, and basically none of the tours will run if there's any suggestion of danger, and we work in partnership with local operators, and we speak to them very, very regularly just to assess the situation. Now it's particularly important in a place like the Wakhan corridor in Afghanistan, but there are some there are things that mean that the Wakhan is in terms of Afghanistan, it is very, very safe. Basically, the Wakhan corridor, for instance, is completely isolated in terms of the problems in the rest of Afghanistan. It's culturally and geographically, it's very, very different from the rest of Afghanistan.
Practically, though, how do you get there? Where do you fly into?
Well, there's a couple of places that we're recommending people fly into. One of them is Tashkent, and there are regular flights from the UK. I think Manchester go to Tashkent.
Flights.
You can fly into Almaty very, very easily as well in Kazakhstan, and basically those are hubs that people come into, and then we take people off into other areas in Central Asia. We were recently in Kyrgyzstan meeting our operators there, and we actually flew in on the last flight that was available into the country during the revolution in April, which was an interesting experience. But
well, interesting but scary.
Basically, we were never in any danger. Nothing was directed towards visitors. It was all against the former regime there, and that was a special situation, I suppose. I mean, if we'd been running a tour, obviously everybody would have been booked on the first flight out. But because it was just us, we decided to stay and to see what we could get done. And it was certainly an interesting experience, that one. And I think it gave us a lot of experience in dealing with difficult situations out there.
That's Mike and Ollie from Bee Travellers. You can get more information on their website. It actually officially launches tomorrow if you go to beetravellers.com.